Hi guys, this is Lucas here. Sorry about the noise. I am in an airport, um, so I'm trying to do the best I can with this. So the source that I chose, it's actually a book. It's called Bad Therapy: Why Kids Aren't Growing Up. It's by Abigail Schreier. She's an investigative journalist, and basically this book is about kind of the effects of therapy, medication. Parenting styles, what these have on children and adolescents. She talks about some of the damages that they do, um, and why it might not be the best option for kids and adolescents. Um, so why I chose this topic. So this is just an interesting thing to me, just because I'm kind of getting towards that phase of life where my wife and I we are um, thinking about family and kind of what our future is going to look like, how we want to raise our children. Um, and so we've been talking. We talk with both of our parents, kind of get their opinion on what they think is good, what they think is not so good. And this was a book recommended to us. Um, so that's why I'm interested in it. It's more of a personal outlook for my family. But if I was going to do research on this topic, it kind of all of it is interesting. The psychology behind um, childhood and development, um, the effects that medications have on kids, adolescents, um, the reasons behind why there's such an uptake in mental crises, why there's such an uptake in suicidality, um, as compared to 50 years ago. And it's more than just that it wasn't reported. There's definitely an uptake. So I would like to research all of that. See what stakeholders are potentially represented in this topic: kids, adolescents, parents, therapists, pediatricians, kind of anybody who has anything to do with children and adolescent mental health. But the big ones I think for me are parents and kids. Um, let's see the different interests among them. For parents, they want their kids to be the best they can be. They want them to be healthy, physically and mentally. Kids, so that they can fit in with their peers, so that they can tackle challenges that they face. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the people that would be affected. Is there a financial and economic perspective to this topic? Absolutely, there is. As much as I think people don't want to think about this, therapists are in it for money as well. It's a business. They have to have clientele. They have to have an income, or else they can't do what they do. They can't live the lives that they live. So this is a huge incentive, no matter what they say about it. If it's just helping people, they are also charging you. So it's not just out of the goodness of their heart. At least that's what I believe. So yes, in this topic, lots of people will say, listen to the experts, listen to the therapists. I disagree. I think you need to do your own research, because you're the only one who really wants what's best for your child. And to do that, I think you need to do your own research and figure things out for yourself as well. If I decided to do qualitative research on this topic, what population would I want to involve? Parents and kids and adolescents. That's my main focus. I want a comparative study between adolescents and children on using pharmaceuticals to control their anxiety and depression, those who go to therapy, as well as those who don't. I'd like to compare those two groups. I'd like to compare the parents and the parenting styles, if there's a correlation between parenting styles and these issues that kids are having. And I would like to see kind of what that effect is on kids. I think this is important for this class because, well, this class is mainly about nursing research. I think nurses have a huge opportunity to interact with families, with parents, with kids, to recommend them to providers, to recommend them to psychologists, to recommend them to therapists. But I also think they have a huge responsibility to let parents know that they can do their own research, that there are places that they can go to get good information. I think is important for us to educate them about. So I just think this is a great topic for this class and for anybody who's interested.